Welcome back to Double Dose of Queen.
How y'all doing?
How y'all feeling?
Okay.
What's good?
What's poppin'?
Brand new whip just hopped in, period. So, on this episode, of DDQ News, of Double Dose of Queen, we are going to talk about what everybody else is talking about, of course.
Because why not?
You know?
Just gonna pull up. Okay.
Pull up.
Just saying.
Okay. We're going to talk about Derrick Jaxn.
Okay.
You lying, scheming little son of a biscuit.
Okay. Biscuit eating bulldog. I miss those commercials.
You
lit liquor. I'm sorry.
She got way too excited.
I did. I'm sorry.
But we're going to talk a little bit about this mess. Because there's a lot to unpack here, you know?
Okay.
So we got our wine, you know, ready.
We ain't had tea, I'm sorry, because the tea got spilled.
It's Riscato. It's my favorite, by the way. And yeah, so we're going to get started. So Veronica.
Bianca.
I'm going to ask you this question first.
So
So for Derrick Jaxn,
because I'm on
you
the interview,
lying, scheming son of a bitch.
Okay, calm down.
What did you think of him as, like, prior to the scandal?
Prior to the scandal, I'll be honest, I didn't know who Derrick Jaxn was prior to the scandal. I didn't know until the jokes started, like, pouring in. And I was like, who is this person? Like, what's going on? So I found out.
If you didn't know who he was before, you do now.
Exactly. I was one of those people. Okay. So what was your thoughts before?
So I already knew him as a relationship coach, expert, whatever you want to call it. Guru, I think, as they called him. So, like, a lot of the messages that he was giving off and preaching about in his car weren't
In his car. You had to go there. But yeah, I feel you. I heard.
They weren't all wrong. Like, the messages were actually, for the most part, actually really good. I just feel like he was the wrong messenger.
Yeah.
However,
Wait.
there was a lot of people that would be in his comments daily, especially men, being like, that man's trash. He hates men. He's catering to women. Come on now. You know what his gimmick is. So can we really be upset?
We found out.
Can the men really be upset? They're like, oh, he bashes men.
While homie was over here taking
is he going to
the next
give you advice, sir?
He's telling all of the truth.
All of the truth.
But you know what? You can't even really be mad at homie. You want to know why? Like, I wonder where the memes at, unless I done missed them. But you know, I had them little memes and stuff where I look, in quotations, if it takes one to know one was a person, it'd be that man right there. I'm just saying. You know it would be. I'm just saying. So can you be mad? Of course he knew what he was talking about. He was clearly an expert. So
for 12 years.
You can't
12 years.
So you can't really be mad at my bands, okay?
Yes,
all right. But I would just say what got me into was the jokes where I ended up in the jokes where people were like, this man talking in third person. I was like, no, he's not.
This man got on camera and said, I don't know if somebody was trolling, but actually gave him the idea in the comments to react to his own video. And this grown ass man
I thought he was Elmo for a second.
No, he read the comment of a guy who suggested it, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
Really?
He literally said it in the video.
In third person. Hey, you know what? After that, my man deserve an Oscar and a psych eval. I'm just saying. That's all I got to say.
We're not going to even touch on him right now. We're going to touch on the wife a little bit now.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
you know what?
Tell me your thoughts, because there's a lot of people first that talked about how she came on the initial live, you know, with no bra on, with the bonnet.
Why y'all coming for sis? Y'all invaded her life, first of all.
And then, you know, the part 2 of it was when she spoke on her own, and, you know, people felt that she was using Jesus, and, well, I'm not going to get too much of religion right now, but she pretty much used religion as her way to justify her staying with him, is basically. And so people, of course, they're coming out with jokes about the bonnet or the helmet of salvation.
Girl.
But I mean, what is your thoughts in terms of what she said on the live? Like, she claims that, you know, they talked, like, this apparently transpired where she found out everything last year, and they weren't together.
Like, this
all
is
of last
news.
year, yeah. And she claimed that, like, there's nothing that's coming out that she didn't already know about. But
y'all see the receipts.
Tasha K with her messy little self, but she's just doing her job. Okay, messy. She
I don't condone this.
Has been talking to a lot of mistresses that are like new, that are saying like, no, it's still happening, it's recent, like,
again, he said, she said stuff.
Yeah, mess. Okay. But what do you think about I mean, the wife? Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm
Well, I'm gonna just put it out like this. First things first, okay? I'm gonna just say that it be stuff like this going on in relationships with people on a day-to-day basis. So what we're not gonna do is act like this is some oh my gosh type stuff, okay? The only difference is homie got caught, okay? Because he's in the eye. Figure. Exactly. He's in the eye of
the public.
The public, okay? Exactly. There you go. Thank you. Took the words right out of my mouth.
You're welcome.
So, you know, I feel as though it's everybody, when you put stuff in the limelight, like everybody and their mama is an expert, okay? Everybody and their mama gonna go in the comment section and try to tell you what they shoulda, coulda, woulda did. If I was you, sis, I would do X, Y, Z. Guess what? You not her, okay? Like, that's one.
Okay.
Two, how somebody reacts or deal with a situation is different from everybody else, because this goes back to the whole thing that we be talking about on our other channel too. Okay. Check it out. On social media, okay, you only see a percentage, okay, a small little percentage, okay, of somebody's life. You don't know that person. You don't know the other half of the story. You don't know the whole
dynamic.
Okay? No. This is receipts or truth or however you want, gossip, okay, tale-bearing, coming from another person outside of their relationship, because whatever happened, I'm gonna just say he must piss on girl off. I'm just saying. But anyway,
apparently
who telling the business, okay, and this is their response to it. Now, again, if this is old news, hey, I'm with sis. Hey, like you said, I don't want to get all spiritual on the situation, because that's a whole nother situation. But at the same time, it is up to that individual whether they choose to stick it out with their partner or to leave their partner, and that's their prerogative. I'm just saying, you know. So I feel like people coming for her about what they shoulda, coulda, like why? Like, just, it is what it is, okay?
I mean, that's what all
you don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. The bottom line is, this is sister's life, okay? It's not your life, it's her life. Now, they felt motivated to say something because of the whole stuff coming out. And the
protecting the brand
and the promotion. But I'm just saying, this is a great example right now of the whole example of what happens when people be on social media and create these personas that they selling, and you only see that. Now, I done heard so much stuff, because like I said, I didn't know who this guy was before this whole situation even happened. But I've seen a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, he's never, like, nobody knew this man was married. Nobody knew nothing. Nobody knew much of anything about his personal life, which rightfully so. I mean, he is the person putting out his own content. He's a content creator, and he created a brand for himself, and that's his prerogative whether he gonna share how much of his personal life he gonna share to his audience. Now, where it become a problem is when you be out here lying, being all fraudulent about it, and you get caught up in your own mess. Now, you know, that's a whole nother beast in its own form, okay? But just specifically dealing with her and how she handling the situation, hey, that's on sis. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to agree with it. Sis just saying her piece, and this is her going through her process of it. I don't know if I would have did what she did, but then again, I'm not her. She not me.
She would have fought him.
I'm just saying, girl, I wouldn't have fought him in goon. And that was another thing, too. That was another thing that, again, I'm an outside person. I ain't in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. It bothered me, though. Did it not bother you during the whole, like, I guess, broadcast or whatever that they like, okay, they commented on the whole situation about, oh, like, sis, you should have leave him. Why didn't you leave? And she be like, I did leave. My question was, why you go back? That was my question.
My question.
Now
too.
that's on her whether she wanted to explain that.
She
or not.
did.
She said I ain't see that.
She said she left. Mm-hmm. She said
right.
she didn't ask no questions because she told him. Because she said if he, I think he had issues
done.
Before.
Right.
And she said if you cheat again, I'm gone.
I'm done.
So it happened. And she left.
So and she said she'd been gone for like almost 2 years or something before she went back.
She said the only reason that she went back was because he turned himself to God, and he was showing her that he was changing in his actions, etc., etc.
Which, hey, that's your business, but I'm going to just put it like this, girl, since you want to bring the Bible into it, girl. You read that Bible as much as you supposed to say you read it. I'm just saying. Jesus said... Jesus said, girl, I'm gonna have to find a quote. I'm gonna have to find a scripture, so I'm put it in the description box. But you got two options.
You're so deep, boy. Okay.
Boy,
I ain't gonna talk about Jesus, but
since I mean, it's kind of I can't avoid that, because that's where sis brought it, and I mean
that was pretty much her whole defense.
Rightfully so, which is fine.
Jesus gave me mercy,
time,
so I stayed with
he
my
done
husband.
told you two ways, okay? You either work through it, or when you leave, you'll leave. That's it. You don't go back. Okay? So to say that you left and you was done, clearly you weren't done because you ended up going back. But that's another story. I'm just saying. Y'all attacked the whole, I did leave, blase, because people like, you should have left, sis, blase, blah. Look, that's her business whether she want to leave or not. Okay? Her life, her relationship.
Now, question
they
for you.
They working it out.
Is... What? A lot of the comments mainly in terms of her wasn't even the focus of if she went back, stayed, any of that. The focus was that this girl came on with the bonnet.
How she came.
And the helmet of salvation. And some glasses, and didn't have her, her cha-chas.
Okay. She just was out
covered.
there.
People made the comment that it just seemed like she was rolled out of bed and was like, okay, I'm up.
And rightfully so, she might have rolled out of bed and was like, I'm gonna talk to these people today because these comments was just making me mad last night.
Well, no, not even the one by herself. Although she still wore a hat, so I don't know if she doesn't comb her hair.
Y'all is pet. Leave this woman alone, okay? It's quarantine. I'm out here trying to make excuses for sus. But it's quarantine. It's quarantine.
So I'll be trying that again.
But you know what? That video I sent you, we gonna drop 2 videos that I feel like I was in agreement to what they had to say about it, okay?
I like how the second video she had a bonnet chronicles.
Because if y'all listen to Tammy Roman, okay, y'all need to check her out. She got a series called The Bonnet Chronicles, okay? Just saying y'all need to check it out. But we gonna link it. I'ma just say, because what we not finna do is sit up here and be studying. What women needs to stop doing is be out here studying men like they some other type of species, something, okay? We all human beings, okay? And there's 2 different type of people in the world. Either decent person or you
trash.
You shitty person. I'ma just put it out there. Which one are you? Which one are you? Okay? We can go back to elementary school. Treat others how you would like to be treated. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. Now, again, not trying to come at nobody, but people out here capitalizing off of common sense. That's all I got to say. Use your brain. Use your own head. Think stuff out. God gave you a brain, use it. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Mia. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Preacher Veronica.
You welcome. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Well, I don't have too much else to say.
What was your thoughts on watching? I'm sorry.
Okay,
I didn't even answer the question.
She looked comfortable to me. But I mean,
rightfully so. She was in her crib. Was she in her crib? I ain't watch her video.
She was just on somebody else's couch. I hope she was in her crib.
I don't know. I only see what she put in the video.
A lot of people focused on the fact that they felt like she was
cut it out.
She wasn't dressed. They felt
appropriately.
That, I guess they felt that if you
are
were
y'all
going to
out
stay,
here trying to tell tell sis like that's the reason your man step out on you. Is that what
that's some of them said. A lot of comments said that. But they were trying to say that if she knew she was going to stay with him, they felt that she would have been dolled up, like, you know, look presentable.
Look, bottom line is
people
talking about all that, but at the end of the day, they still supposedly married. So, like, does it matter what she looks like? Really? I mean, I agree that maybe sis should have put a bra on. But
she's comfortable. Let's just be comfortable.
Their whole thing was,
why are we laughing?
I'm just a loud person, so I'm sorry.
I'm yelling at the camera.
We sorry. If I sound like I'm screaming,
the volume
I'm sorry.
If we yelling, okay.
You might want to turn down. Sorry, I'm just a loud person, so
yeah, she is.
I'm sorry. I be yelling. I just
our bad.
Projection. It's all them years of
we making sure you hear us though.
It's all the years of
you get our
kicking in. It's a habit, you know, and that's what we was taught on the stage. If you feel like you yelling, then that means you doing it right.
Everybody in the theater can hear you.
Okay, if you feel like you're not projecting, okay, then you're not doing it right. Okay, so I'm sorry, it kicks in. It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit.
Just gotta have it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, okay, so the fact that she wants to stay is her business.
Right.
I guess in that light, I'm proud of her for supporting her man.
Look, she a strong sister. She a strong one. That's all I got to say.
Girl.
But hey,
your sis. People made comments on how they felt like, a lot of people pretty much have said that they feel Derrick Jaxn is a narcissist. And they felt that in that video, he was grasping her hand. He was staring at her really hard.
Did you see that meme where they was like we rehearsed?
I saw a lot of videos of reenactments, and I was just like, y'all wrong.
Y'all are so wrong.
Y'all
Cut
wrong.
it out. Cut it out. Stop that.
Leave them alone.
Cut it
out. Derrick, you lying, scheming son of a
Look,
biscuit.
at the end of the day,
Derrick,
I'ma just put it like this. It's out there. The public see it. Like I said, this is sis' life and his life. They got to figure it out. Whether y'all continue watching this band and supporting this band or not is your business.
How do y'all feel if you bought his books? Did you throw it away? Did you still read it?
Did you burn it? I'm just...
Like, what happened?
I mean, can you be mad? I mean, it's not like the information he was putting out was fraudulent to the point. It was just how he came.
Wait. You know what pissed me off?
What pissed you off?
My husband decided in the first few videos after this happened was defending this man. Ace Metaphor is who I'm speaking of.
Oh, girl, he won up. Let me
Tony! His real name is Tony because I asked one day at the show. Tony!
Let me stop.
Don't support foolishness.
Why? Look.
That was his friend. They went on tour. I went to his tour with Derrick Jaxn and him and other people.
Birds of a feather flock together, and that's all I'm going to say.
Are you trying to say Tony is a cheater? He already said he ain't an F-boy.
He might condone. He could say a lot of things. I mean, Derrick said a lot of things. We found that. But I'm just saying.
I'm not going to let you talk about my husband like that.
Girl.
I ain't going to let you talk about my husband.
But you said he was sticking up for homeboy.
He was until like the fourth video. He was like, I can't believe it. Derrick is. And everybody was like, in the comments, like, Ace, you ruining your brand trying to, advocate for this man.
Exactly. My point blank period. Look, you got your own stuff going on. Worry about yourself. And you know what? That's the whole basis of this whole situation. Mind your business. I'm just saying, girl, we need to play some Luda up in here. Okay? Roll up out my business. I'm just saying. Oh, mind yours. So what a healthy relationship is supposed to be.
Some don't. Some don't.
Some have to learn. Yeah. So that's.
But don't learn from Derrick Jaxn.
That's what you.
You're lying, scheming son of a biscuit.
Okay, all right. You wet liquor. All right, okay, cut it out. I miss those commercials. But I'm just saying.
Who you call it a cootie queen.
It is what it is. I'ma just use your common sense. I feel like a lot of people lost their common sense. They done got so lost.
Common sense isn't common, friend.
Look, they got so lost.
Common sense isn't common, friend.
That's the sad part. People done got so lost in social medias and into this stuff that they just forget to actually use their own brain or their own way of thinking, or they're so insecure or don't have the confidence to step out on what it is that they're actually thinking, or do your own research. It all goes back to, well, such and such said, you know what I'm saying? What did you read? Where is the proof? Where is the proof in the pudding? Like,
where
is
the receipts?
Where is it? Okay? Like, I just need people, you know, this is what I'm just saying. Not trying to step on nobody. She's making their money, but I'm just saying, people out here capitalizing off common sense. I'm just saying, very. Just think about it.
Well, that's all we got for you.
Or
guys.
get you a counselor and talk it out. Okay. Counseling is encouraged
all the time.
It's healthy.
It is. Thanks for
get
watching.
you a good counselor though. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
Yes.
We're sorry. We're not sorry, but this
Add
might be a
to
little
the
bit
energy
more
in our comment
ratchet
section
than usual, but
maybe a little.
That's okay.
Just a little bit. Don't put us out like that. Why you gonna do that?
Because it's true.
Even if it is true, you can't admit that, okay? On camera. Don't do that, okay? Just a little bit, okay? We trying to show them a piece of who we are, you know what I'm saying? And
we trying to show them that
we're out here, okay? I'm sorry. Let me cut it out.
Something about the name Jesus.
Girl, don't you bring this into your mess. Let me stop.
Something about the name Jesus.
That's my jam. Don't get your girlfriend.
Yeah. Okay.
But bring it to church.
On that note, the church folk over here, we gotta say amen and hallelujah and goodbye. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, got it.